Next to Belgium, where hundreds of undocumented migrants have been on a hunger strike for almost 2 months now. Around 400 migrants, who are at 2 Brussels universities and a church, stopped eating on May the 23rd. They're demanding legal recognition and access to work and social services. The UN rapporteur who met the strikers has urged dialogue between the government and the migrants.
For nearly 7 weeks, over 200 migrants have been on a hunger strike in a Brussels church. Camp beds and political banners line the nave. They are demanding the Belgian authorities to give them work and legal recognition. Many of them have been in Belgium for years, if not decades, working in secure jobs until the pandemic hit, which left them without any protection and devastated various sectors of the economy, especially the hospitality sector.
Brussels is the capital of Europe, and we are in 2021. We are not slaves. We've had enough. So I hope that above all, with COVID-19 and the fragility of the situation, that the government will look for a solution for everyone.
Some even have families in Belgium and their children study in schools here. But applications for the right to remain in the country have been turned down for several of them.
I'm completely broken. I'm in pain everywhere. I don't know if I'm going to live. If I'm really going to have my papers, I'm doing this for my son because I don't want him to have a life like mine. That's it. I'm ready to die.
Tout simplement. Je suis prête pour mourir.
UN Rapporteur on Extreme Poverty and Human Rights, Olivier de Schutter, spent several hours in the church. He has called for an open dialogue between the government and the migrants.
Urgently, there needs to be a dialogue between the government and the hunger strikers in order to reassure them that their situation is effectively considered. And I suppose it would be possible to provide them, at least in the short term, an opportunity to legally work, contribute to social security, pay taxes, and then establish this mechanism allowing on a permanent ongoing basis for people to be regularized when they are effectively integrated in the community and when they have a professional prospect, a professional project that justifies them being regularized.
Paramedics attended the strikers at the church. One was even taken away to a hospital in an ambulance. They say it's a regular occurrence.
Well, it is heartbreaking, and I very much hope there will be no tragic consequence from this hunger strike continuing. I did ask the hunger strikers not to put their health or lives in jeopardy. There are other ways of protesting than to run that risk because it is a very moving situation, and these are dramatic circumstances these people are facing.
The Belgian government has repeatedly said that no blanket permission to work outside the current migration rules will be issued. The government even urged the activists to not spread false hopes among the strikers. Bureau Report, WION World is One.